Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bain slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you got to fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." B.A.?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Thursday, they head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And the starting lineup for the Nets. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. And it's Simmons in at small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three, the small forward. RJ, not too many teams are more willing to make bold front office moves than the Nets.
And we've seen it for a while. You had the Durant acquisition, the Ben Simmons trade. Brooklyn is never afraid to go all in to make a run for a championship.
Pass to Adams, to the middle. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Irving against Morant, and that one's good. Irving.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Irving against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Irving. Morant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. And here's Memphis. Morant, the pass to Adams. About a minute played here so far in the first. Adams with a screen on Simmons. Back to Adams. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. The three. Buries it from three.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Down low. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Simmons. Oh, the swat by Adams. The kick to Durant. Outside Irving. Curry passes to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Irving with it. Check by Brooks. And Durant gets it to go.
I don't care which side of the pick and roll KD is on. He is the threat.
Morant with it. Inside. Ooh, and Adams. Strong finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a Pendleton out there.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Kyrie Irving.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jones, the pass to Clark, and stolen by Durant. Picked it. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And that one's long. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Simmons.
Oh, yes! Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Clark with a screen on Irving. Jones tries again. Oh, Simmons with the block. Takes it inside, and it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
3 on the clock. Here's Tillman. It's not going to go for him.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shoots from 14. Tipped. They're running. Curry finds Durant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Durant's got 6 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Jones. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And he banks in the layup.
On the drive, Irving is so crafty. He's got so many different tricks. Left hand, right hand, fillet, floater. You pick it, he's got it.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets. The Nets with the lead. On the floor for Brooklyn. Irving and Curry, they man the backcourt together. The talented pair of Simmons and Durant are the 3 and the 4. And it's Claxton in at the 5, down low. And here are the Grizzlies now.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in his last outing. It's stolen by Irving. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player. And it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also. But Kyrie is my top.
Got it. Give him 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
a point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Irving against Morant. And that one's good. Irving's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Irving against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Irving. From deep, Morant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Screen by Claxton. Irving, the pass to Simmons. Now Irving, right wing. Here's Simmons. He had 16 in the win against Toronto. That one goes. Count it. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5 over Simmons. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Ja Morant grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Brooks left side. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. 4th, the Nets.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Tillman. Now here's Jones. Clark with a screen on Irving. To the inside. Oh, Clark with the slam. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
For Memphis, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Outside Jones. Clark with a screen on Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Clark for 3. That one is off. He got it up. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been... All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, it'll be the Bulls out at United Center. So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which... Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
That was your Griswold dance team. Make some noise for them, fans. Okay, Grind City, let's get loud once again for your Griswold dance team.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Morant against Irving. Morant into the lane.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And Morant drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Durant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Durant with a screen on Morant. The drive by Irving. Durant. Irving finds Durant. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Irving against Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson, the screen. Bane, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Irving. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Second chance shot. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And they'll get another chance. Irving against Morant. Goes up again.
Bringing on D. Morant with the swat.
Morant with the slam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
The Nets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Here's Irving. 13 points in the game. Pass to Claxton. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
How about some more cheers for your Grizzlies Breakers? Give them a hand.
That free throw good from Irving. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both? Okay, knockout!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Simmons against Bane. Simmons, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Back to Bane for the lead. 6 to shoot from 7. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
They're really working the paint now.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And about Brooks becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Clark finds Williams. And another miss by Memphis. The Nets shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. He shoots. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Takes a 13-footer. Jones misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Durant inside, working on Williams. Claxton can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Durant. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen away. Jones up top. He's guarded by Irving. Jones misses. Well, the Nets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Jones against Irving. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Morant. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Edwards out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Edmund Sumner, then there's Sharp, and it's Simmons in at the point guard position.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Right side Warren. Outside Edwards. Morant against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Sharp. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now here's Bane. Defense right on him. Now Morant. Puts it up from 12. Here's Adams. Back to Bane. Second shot opportunity. And he nails that one right through the heart. And now it's a 5-point Memphis lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. And they double up Simmons. Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Kevin Durant comes in for Edwards. Curry, he's checked in for Sumner. And Irving is subbed in for Warren. And he makes it.
When it comes to the offensive end on the floor, there is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
There's the block. Here's the break. Durant with it. Check by Brooks. Durant, pass to Simmons. Back to Durant. Clock at 6, and he drives in. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's a strong move there by KD. He knows he's going to get the bucket, get fouled, or get both. It doesn't matter.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with this team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Curry against Brooks. Now here's Simmons. He's closely guarded. It counts! And the foul! It's on Desmond Bane.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
The next call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Here they come, fans. Your Grizzlies workers, make some noise. Once again, fans, your Grizzlies workers.
Free throw, no good for Simmons. Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And Irving comes to help. Bane finds Morant. Now Jackson. Back to Morant. Over Simmons. Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game? Someone who loves the biggest moments. Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history. Believe me, I was there.
Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And it's critical. Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
Here's Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
We all remember Kyrie Irving hitting the biggest shot in NBA history.
Look, going to the line for him a clutch spot, that's nothing. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Morant. And there's the rejection. Simmons against Brooks. To take the lead. The Grizzlies pull it in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Irving. It's kept alive. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Brooks against Simmons. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're behind by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. To take the lead. And it's Bane with the rebound. And here are the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Pass to Morant. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Durant. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. On the wing, Irving. Brooks defending. Pass to Claxton. Simmons against Bane. To tie it up. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
At the line for John Morant.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
You know John Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
15 foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Kings back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they I'm back there doing jack dance like